stand on my tippy toes. This whole Alright guys, welcome to part 2 of Court Vision, and we're gonna get into right away on our 3 questions in brief description, but of course in detail. My question is the inexperience of the Golden State Warriors.
What up YouTube? And my question is gonna be about my X Factor, Matthew Dellavedova.
You guys already know what it is. My question is about the CAVS supporting cast and Kyrie's injury.
So let's get to it.
The Warriors' inexperience in Game 1 and Game 2. Now a lot of people can say that Cavs could be up 2-0 going to Cleveland. It's been that bad for the Golden State Warriors. I thought that the Warriors can end this in 5. Win Game 1, win Game 2, slap them up in Game 1 and slap them up in Game 2 because they're that good. They won 67 games. They were unstoppable at home. What the hell, man? You were dominating the playoffs, and all of the finals you're gonna freeze up. You're just gonna freeze up and stuff like that. And I cannot believe, Steph Curry Game 2 just freezes out. I cannot believe that. But then again, you live by the 3, you die by the 3, and it shows that Steph Curry needs to work on his ability to drive in, and so does Klay Thompson, even though he was sensational in Game 2. When it comes to adversity, are they gonna power through? Are they going to be a great team? A great team goes through adversity like LeBron did. He wasn't fazed by the turnovers. He wasn't fazed by the inefficiency. He still dropped the triple-double. Matthew Dellavedova, Chris is going to touch into that, but he was still working hard. He was still making plays, still locking down Steph Curry. So the inexperience comes in where when adversity hits for Steve Kerr and his troops, what are they going to do? Are they going to take it lying down, or are they going to go into them and step on their throats? They were down 11, and a little experience came in when they tied the game, but the inexperience comes when the crowd gets hyped and all you're going to do is jack up a 3. It doesn't work that way. You got to keep getting to the basket and then look for the perfect 3. That's where the inexperience comes in. Chris, talk about Dellavedova, baby.
So, Matthew Dellavedova, one of the Australians in this series, my X Factor. I told everyone he'd be an X Factor if he got the chance. Now that Kyrie's out, he's proven that, and I'm so amped about it. I am amped. I'm so amped about it because he generally locked down Stephen Curry. He locked down the MVP, and everyone's like, what? He plays good aggressive defense. He has great footwork. His hands are always up. They're never down. You see when Stephen Curry took that last shot. You see how he defended that shot? He didn't jump. Hands are straight up. That's why I picked him as my X Factor. And what happens? Cleveland ends up winning the game. LeBron can have all the triple doubles he wants, but if he doesn't have help on defense, that's where Cleveland's gonna lose the game. And Dellavedova is doing something Kyrie doesn't do. That's play great defense. We saw Kyrie have a couple key blocks in Game 1, but nothing what Dellavedova is doing right now on Stephen Curry. I'm just so happy my X Factor is proving what he's doing, and we'll see what happens in Game 3 when they're in Cleveland. Andre, you talk about the JR dumbass Smith, if you even get into him, and Kyrie. Unfortunately, we lost him in this series.
Alright, so Chris just told you all about Matthew Dellavedova and how amazing he's been playing as the X Factor of this series. Let's get into the rest of the Cleveland Cavaliers supporting cast without Kyrie Irving, who was unfortunately injured in overtime of Game 1. Sucks, but you gotta move on. There's still a series to be played. We know LeBron's gonna put in his work. He's been dropping 40. Inefficient, yes, but he's been putting in work. He's been doing what he has to do to get this team over the hump against Golden State. But look at these other guys like J.R. Smith. Really, J.R. Smith, I hope you're watching this episode because I'm very disappointed. As someone who took the Cavs in this series, watching you play like this, man, I was saying you should go back to the Knicks. You made some bonehead decisions in Game 2, especially when you fouled Stephen Curry, when you fouled Harrison Barnes, and when you fouled Stephen Curry again in overtime on that jump shot. You knew he was going to fake you into it. I know it's easier said than done to guard that guy, but come on now. You almost cost your team the game 3 times. Let's go to guys like Iman Shumpert and Mozgov. They're playing okay, especially Mozgov. He got tired of getting dunked on by everybody over the past 2-3 seasons. And now he's headhunting. He's out here trying to dunk on other guys like Bogut, who's a really imposing figure in the paint. And he's helping out LeBron surprisingly. He's getting to the line, he's grabbing boards. I'm pretty impressed with what he's doing. Tristan Thompson, you've been really quiet on offense. You're not really chipping in, but you are doing your part in grabbing boards, and I must pay homage to that at least. You guys are really important to this series because if you do not show up and help the King, this can end really quickly. I'm surprised that Golden State has allowed you guys to take one game. They're not playing very well. Like David said, they're pretty inexperienced. But you guys got to show up, take a hold of the series in Game 3. Why not?
You got the job done in Golden State in a hostile environment. Took a game like you were supposed to do. Now you're going back to the town. Take game 3 and game 4 by pitching in on offense, pitching in on defense, making sure that you're hustling. Take a note from Dellavedova's book, man. He's working harder than all of y'all. If you guys play well, you have a chance to take this series, man. For real, without Kyrie.
So there you have it, everyone. I talked about Matthew Dellavedova with my X Factor. David got in to the Warriors Inexperience and how it could have gone either way, to be honest. And that's with their inexperience. So you can imagine once they get their shit together, how they're gonna be playing. You talked about the Cavs and dumbass J.R. Smith. You know, he's a genius, man. He's great.
I don't know, man. You can't write this stuff. I don't know what he's doing.
He was a genius!
J.R. Smith, you gotta step up.
He's a genius is what he is. Almost cost his team the game. But nonetheless, if you haven't already, check out part 1. That was really cool. We just give our general thoughts on how the playoffs have been so far.
Link below.
Yeah, link below. If you haven't already, subscribe. We release videos every Monday. BT Dub, by the way, new video out this Saturday because after game 3 and 4 are played, you know we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna release a video before game 5 because there definitely is a game 5. Will there be a game 6? Who knows out? But be sure to hit that subscribe button. Peace out.
The East and West going at it, man. Like, this is what it's all about. When it comes down to June, we should not be